address and find out what is happening? Why did it have to be the Hawks that go there?
Thank you, Commissioner. The reason for sending Captain Kruger and Constable Digovea, they are my team members of the operational office within the DPCI. When instructions came, our divisional commissioner knows that I'm running an operational team that is running around all the 9 provinces. And then he did know that on that point in time when he instructed me, I having members on the ground.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I'm saying the last word, what I said is that when he instructed me, he was aware that I had the members on the ground operationally.
On the ground where?
Around Gauteng province.
Yes, but Gauteng province is a big province. My question is, if you wanted to know if there's a police operation in Sandhurst, why did you not call the police station in Sandton to verify that? Why did you have to call the Hawks who are all over Gauteng to go to the address?
Thank you, Commissioner. When he called me, I think according to me, he did know that I've got a team. And then for me not engaging the SAPs, following the instruction that is coming from the DEFCON, he said to me, go and verify. And for me to explore the instruction from the DEFCON, I relied on the capacity, human capacity that I'm having within my office on the operational team.
Did you try to establish from Captain Kruger what the relevance of the issue around the condition of his car was? Why would he have mentioned that? Was it not because he was saying, I will take too long to get there? Did you not try to establish why he was telling you about his car?
Thank you, Commissioner. I did not. That is what I'm saying in my mind. When I dispatched him, I know that he was from that area, around Eastern Joburg. And then although with that car in that condition.
Did you assume or did you know for a fact where he was?
I assumed, Commissioner, that he's that side, since well he's residing that side.
Why would that be so? Could he not have been anywhere? Could he not have been anywhere? Why did you make that assumption?
Thank you, Commissioner. I make the assumption as I presented before an operation in that morning. And then on that time in the afternoon, I had that assumption that everything has been done on the earlier operation, and those guys there have to be around that area of Joburg and Eastern.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Brigadier, if I can just take you back to paragraph 3 of your statement where you mention that it was not unusual for individuals to pretend that they were members of the Hawks. Can you just elaborate on that and whether that played a role in your decision to deploy a team?
Thank you, Commissioner. Within my daily duties, I did previously encounter situations where members used to impersonate the Hawks members. We have several cases where at some we were successfully managed to arrest some of those members, particularly on the cases that I recall. If I'm correct, I'm speaking to the point of correction, but 3 that was arrested were used to call themselves Captain Klenki from the DPCI, and then 4 of those members used to present themselves as Colonel Klenki from the DPCI. So the issue of the bogus corps or impersonating public members to be members of the Hawks, I did have already that experience and few cases to prove that we have such individuals running around impersonating the Hawks members.
In those cases where you say you have arrested people for impersonating the Hawks, where would you have found these suspects or these people that you arrest? Where do you find them? Did you find them at the scene where they were impersonating the Hawks, the people that you speak of?
Thank you, Commissioner. In 2 of the cases where I managed to come into contact with the suspect, that was the incident where the 2 called a victim to a certain point, alleging to be the members of the Hawks, and then the victim managed to arrive at the meeting point, and then we arrested those guys there. And then one of them was having a fake appointment certificate. Why? Because it was black in color, having his face, and then all over it was Hawks emblem. And then on the second instance, we arrested 2 officers from crime intelligence that were running with criminals. We arrested them in Mamelodi, Nel Mafias area. After coming to the meeting point with the victim, only to pick us up, and then a chase ensued until we managed to arrest them at Nel Mafias in Mamelodi. The male officer was wearing a white Hawks t-shirt, and then the lady was just in a normal civilian dress, and then all of them alleged to be from the Hawks.
And have any of them, those cases that you're talking about, been reported to you as legitimate or as bogus, rather, let me ask, as bogus Hawks operations where you've arrested these people?
Yes, Commissioner, all of them, they were in the middle of an operation or in a victim.
Thank you.
Thanks, Commissioner.
Thank you, Brigadier. Can I just ask you, regarding your call with General Mboto, did he tell you who had called General Libya with the information that there were bogus Hawks impersonators on the scene? Did he tell you who had called General Libya?
Commissioner, no, he never indicated to me who called our former national head.
Now,
When he said, sorry, I'm sorry, Ms. Nube.